middle. Come on, keep digging.
You know, when you put your helmet on and you've got earplugs in, everything just gets quiet. The only thing you can hear before you start the engine is your heartbeat.
I still get butterflies sitting there in stage and waiting to go out.
As soon as the car starts up and you feel the motor vibrating and all that rumbling,
You're just calm and you're focused.
There's just no feeling like it. Racing in Kansas, it's all about the competition. Some of the best competitors in racing are right there.
Every race car driver will say this, it's in your blood. So many of us are second and third generation racers. My first trip to the racetrack, I was actually 2 weeks old.
I remember being a little kid and my dad got a race car and had a guy race for us. Traveling and being around it, I always wanted to do it when I was little, and luckily I'm somewhat talented enough to do it.
my sister and I just naturally wanted to do what our dad did. Got started when I was 10, and I've stayed with the sport ever since then.
Everybody knows me as a race car driver.
The name is Clint Boyer, and he's your winner.
I remember going to Melbourne, Wamego, Linden. We went to Thunder Hill Speedway. Never forget it, man. It was awesome. It was a hell of a race, a hell of a fight, and a hell of a party. I was hooked from then on.
To compete in the level that we do, I mean, you gotta eat, sleep, breathe, race cars. I'm usually racing dirt late models. It's one of the most advanced dirt cars. The motors are all aluminum. They only weigh 2,300 pounds. They're pretty wild and they're fun to drive.
I race in the NHRA Top Alcohol Dragster class, and it's a 4,000 horsepower engine in the car. To drive a dragster, it's an incredible feeling. We run over 285 miles per hour. It's nitro burning, fire breathing, like the coolest thing you could ever see at night.
People told me what I wanted to do was impossible. First it was because I was a girl, then it was because I didn't have money. We didn't know anybody outside of Kansas City racing, and just really started the hustle to make it happen. For 10 years, I raced at the small local tracks, and the big thing was just how do you advance from these small tracks to the NASCAR world? The Kansas Speedway did that for me.
I'm proud that we have a racetrack in Kansas with NASCAR. 01. I remember being there down in turn 1 in a motorhome, and Jeff Gordon won the race. When he was my booth mate in the booth for Fox, I remember telling him that, and he's like, "No way." I was like, "Swear to God."
Growing up a girl in Kansas, becoming a professional NASCAR race car driver, when you look at everything collectively, it feels like a success. It feels like an accomplishment.
Jennifer Jo Cobb used to race against her dad all the time. To see her racing in trucks and things like that, it's pretty cool to see.
The Kansas Speedway really shaped who I became.
If you give me a spot on the map, I can tell you a track that's within an hour, I promise you.
I was very fortunate right there in my own backyard. It was some of the most stout competition in the country. Whether it's a Lakeside, whether it's a Heartland Park, Dodge City, there's a lot of really good racing, and that grassroots level of local racing is where it's at.
I've traveled all over the country, but racing here in Kansas, it's my heart. Come feel the nitro powered cars going down the track.
There's races where your hair's standing up, just everyone's excited, and they know as soon as they drop the green flag, everyone puts everything out they got.
Everybody's on their feet. All 36 or 40 cars or trucks, every single one of them, 650, 700 horsepower, cross in front of you at the same time. It really is electrifying.
Being around just a big mass of people and feeling the energy off of them, you will never experience it until you go just do it one time. That's how I was first time, one and done, I'm hooked. Because I mean, it's competitive, it's insane.